Getting voice sound on the stream now with just the intro. Yeah, and it will duplicate the sound. That's why I'm not That's why I'm not looking at it right now. All right, cool. All right. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Webheads group. And we're just going to do our. This is an opportunity for you to meet some of the members of the team. So we have a selection of some of our team members and some of our setups. So just wanted to introduce ourselves to all of our fans and make sure that you know who we are and why we're gaming. The main reason why we're all together is for Extra Life, a charity made to raise money for children's hospitals. And it's something we've been working at for the last 4 or 5 years. We're all pretty passionate about our charity, and it's an opportunity to play video games together. So we're going to start with introducing ourselves and a little bit about what we like to play, why we play, and what games we play. So I guess we can start with, I guess we'll just run down the list on our breakout of who we have on, and then we have a little surprise of some of our setups so you can see how we play and how we get down. All right? So anybody want to start?
Sure, I'll start.
Okay. So let me put, go ahead.
I'll go ahead and introduce myself while you're getting stuff up.
Yeah.
My name is Goalie. I'm part of the Webheads team for 3 years now, I think. I enjoy survival games and first-person shooters and the one-offs like Rocket League and things like that. Not much of a Fortnite player, not much of a Battle Royale player very much. I used to play a lot of PUBG, but that's kind of worn me out, so I stick to Fallout and Rocket League and DayZ mostly. I really enjoy those games. As far as my rig, it's pretty old by now. I think it's like 5 or 6 years old. There we go. So I got 3 monitors. I think they're Asus 27-inch monitors. Those are my 3 monitors for my PC, and then above you see a 50-inch TV for my PlayStation. So I'll play Red Dead Redemption, Uncharted series, things like that on that, and that's pretty much my setup. My computer's on the right, but it's not anywhere near clean, so I didn't really take a picture of it because I need to clean it.
Do you want your other 2 pictures up?
Yeah, go ahead and bring up my. So you'll see in a second. You'll see the actual picture of the internals on my PC. I'm running a 4790K. That's the Devil's Canyon from like 5 years ago. It's overclocked a little bit. I think it's running 4.6. Yeah, I've got 980 Ti's in there, SLI. They're water cooled. The CPU is water cooled and 16 gigs of RAM. Really simple stuff. 2 SSDs striped for my OS, and I got an extra 500 gig SSD in there now. Really basic stuff.
Really nice setup, nice and clean.
Yeah, that was when I did clean it. I took a picture so everybody could see it.
Okay, and do you want is this your server setup?
Oh yeah, so this is behind me. You probably can't see it right now because it's dark in my room. But I have a set or 3 R710 Dell servers, and that's them right there on top, followed by KVM from I think IO Gear, I can't remember, and then a Dell Power Vault with 24 terabytes of storage. The console down below it, and then a battery back on the bottom. So that's where I run game servers, whatever I want to play with it from work, things like that. Just little at-home setup, home lab. That's my stuff.
Very nice.
Is impressive.
All right, who else wants to go? I won't put anybody on the spot.
Guess you can see if our video will play.
All right, let me get your video up.
Ours is pretty short and simple.
I think my video is in front of it. Let me see if I can move it. Hold on a second. Okay.
That's not mine. There you go.
Hello, I'm Dragon.
Now, I don't hear the audio. Is anybody hearing it?
And we're part of the Webheads group. We're going to show you our builds.
I don't hear anything.
Yep, it's playing.
Okay.
Y'all can hear
Don't
it?
pick on our videography here.
I can hear that.
This is my wife's build.
Somebody
She
is not
went for the
like-
primarily white colors.
Watch it all.
Um,
It's not like
Here's a
watch
cool
the,
headphone stand that I built. I want to point that out
trying to
first.
skip to the,
She has a nice
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of an
44-inch
issue.
display that she won.
So can you hear the
And
audio?
her computer is an AMD based 3600X with a 2060 GTX or RTX rather graphics card. 32 gigs of RAM, water cooled, Corsair, you know, all the good stuff. And we pan over to mine. Mine's a similar build, also 3600X, RTX 2060. You know, I got a 27-inch display, which is a 2.5K or something like that. We mostly play games like Overwatch, League of Legends. My wife, she enjoys Skyrim, Ark, things of that nature. I'm more of the competitive FPS player. I've been playing some, you know, Valorant and Modern Warfare, but for the most part, we stick to the two games we know, which is Overwatch and League of Legends. That's our go-tos. Been playing them for years and probably will continue to play them. All right.
Okay.
So that's our builds.
I'm gonna stop
Hope
the
to see you
video
there
there.
That's good.
My name
And
is
John, you ready for yours?
Sure.
Okay. So let me play your video.
Play
Nice setup, guys.
Fortnite, Minecraft, Roblox, and Among Us. I like first-person shooters and simulator games. I also like detective games. I'm a really good detective, and that's basically me.
Not have much.
Do you want to add anything, John?
Really? I mean,
All right. Anybody else who wants to do a quick meet and greet? I'll do mine last because I have that video lined up.
Yeah, I don't have anything set up video-wise. Or
That's fine. Just tell your gamer name and what you like to play.
So my gamer name is the same as my real name in real life, plus my birthday year. Yeah. So JR Cordian 084. It's my wife is in the background telling me how creative of a person I am.
Is there a social security number with that or anything?
I can neither confirm nor deny. So, but my name is Josh. Me and Richard Beck started this on a whim 5 years ago. This is our 5th year as a team, which is pretty cool and crazy to think that it's been 5 years already. With the help and support from a lot of people in the community like Harry and Alston, BJ, Sarah, everyone that I can't name because there's a lot of them. We've grown this team exponentially in the last half a decade. As for games, a couple of the guys on the Webheads team have suckered me into playing Call of Duty Warzone lately, and it's frustrating. I already have a lot of gray hair, as you can see in my beard.
I played one game.
Yeah, you're gonna get gray hair, John. You're young. But that's really it. I don't have a lot of time due to career, family, and such, but I still like hanging out and participating when I can.
Cool. All right, who's next?
I think.
I'll go ahead. My name is Harry Frank. I'm the owner of Blue Ox, and we obviously do a little bit more of the offline stuff here at the store. We're on Twitch as well. Blue Ox Games, again the store name, but not the year we were started. We're really good. But we do like board games, trading card games like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon. We do like Dungeons and Dragons, RPG games, Warhammer 40K. We do all of that sort of stuff here. You see some of our Magic stuff right behind us. And we also stream from the store. So usually on Wednesdays, I'm playing Magic Arena. We stream that. And tonight, one of our employees, Ryan, streams like unboxings. So we open up sets for like Magic or Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, see what cool cards we open up, show you what's in some of the boxes. We do that. And Tuesday nights, Ray paints models and talks about D&D and does a little painting tidbits, things like that. And on Sundays, Sundays now, Paul is actually streaming Pokemon Online, Pokemon trading card game online. So we got a nice little bunch of people are under the Blue Ox umbrella, all streaming. Personally, I'm mostly I'm kind of that guy who's on console. So mostly I play on Xbox, and I play a lot of Minecraft on Xbox because it's still awesome. And we also, a group of friends, play a lot of Deep Rock Galactic, which if you haven't played is super fun. It's like a nice light mix of going on missions and getting resources and things like that. The missions slightly vary. It's got a lot of replayability, and it's a bunch of stupid dwarves saying dumb stuff and drinking beer. So pretty lifelike, and they're in space. So it's a super blast. If you haven't played it, it's a pretty fun little game. We do a lot of that. I played a little bit of GTA 5. I have a group of friends that we get together 2 or 3 times a week. The 4 of us play. We've been doing that for about 15 years now. So it's pretty awesome.
Let me know when you guys play. I have that game also. The dwarf game.
Can you repeat the name? I'd like to look it up.
Galactic.
Okay.
It's I think it's like $20.
Yeah.
To download. It's super cheap. And it's just fun. It's nice, light fun. And like we have a blast when we play, and it's neat because some games, like I play a lot of Borderlands, but I'm not a great first-person shooter guy. Yeah. So like I got into Borderlands was like the first-person shooter I really played and liked. But I played Brick and I just ran up and punched people, so it was a first-person puncher, which I really liked. Then I played Zero in the second one, so it's a first-person stabber. So I was really enjoying the first-person not shooting aspects of both of those. So.
Cool. All right, who's next? You got a volunteer?
I guess I'm the last one before
for DJ. And
yeah. I'm Brandon. The WoW name generator gave me my name however many years ago. Key, so you can. It's I'm also not very creative. I just picked one and stuck with it across every other game forever since. Play RPGs, anything with a good story. Minecraft as well because it's still amazing. I can't wait for the cave update. And it's finally coming. But yeah, just I can be suckered into playing just about everything except for Battle Royale.
Okay. Or DJ? Who wants to go first?
Well, I'm sure. So, most of my gaming names are Ashby, but why is name on here, and currently have a all AMD build. Got a 5700 XT with a 3900 XT CPU on an X570 motherboard. The only RGB thing I have is a keyboard. That's literally all the RGB I have.
Don't you know that RGB makes your computer run faster?
It does.
Well, maybe that's yeah.
See how fast that is? All those lights.
Well, I have terrible internet, so I usually stick to games that I can play by myself or without much online interaction. So like Oxygen not included. Sometimes I'll play Rocket League.
Mm-hmm.
I've been trying to play some Half-Life 2. I used to play Rust, but the anti-cheat kind of ruined that for me.
Yeah.
I've got some other games, but I really haven't played them this year, at least. So those are probably the ones I play the most right now.
See, we're getting some extra footage of people's machines. All right, DJ, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah, I'm DJ, first-person shooter player, mostly recently Call of Duty Warzone. I've been competitive in first-person shooters since about Battlefield 2. Hardware enthusiast, i9, 9900K, 5 GHz all core, quad, 28 Ti, liquid cooled, everything. Just a real hardware enthusiast. Love hardware.
No quad 3090 setup yet?
Waiting for the next gen.
He's a hardcore Intel fan.
Whoever's on top, buddy.
Yeah, they're not. We can get into a fight about that, but anyway.
I guess you're going to AMD pretty soon, huh?
We're about to start a war.
Actually, I've run I was AMD when the Athlon 64s first came out.
That's the last time everybody was AMD.
Well, I ran all the way up to the X2 and the Opteron series server chips, so had a little bit of everything.
All right. I guess I'll do my intro. I'm the Black Knight. I actually got my name from Independence Day. The squadron of F-18s that fought the aliens were called the Black Knights. So I will play the video I set up. I won't be able to hear it, but I think we'll be fine. Hold on a second. And I won't talk over myself. I know my cable management's bad. No one needs to tell me.
What is that?
That's yeah. And I think that's it. Yeah. So.
You must have some servers in that closet or something.
Yes, I have 2 VMware hosts. I'm running a NAS with 14 terabytes of storage, and an Xbox, a PlayStation, all the basic stuff. As in my video, I have been playing video games for, I guess, it's actually 37 years, I guess. I'm pretty much will play anything, but my favorite games are RTSs and simulator games. So if you can see, I have 2 joystick setups, 2 sets of VR helmets, foot pedals, and the whole 9 yards. But I will play pretty much anything. This has been my hobby for a long time. Anytime that I can get together with a bunch of friends or some friendly people, I'm always down for almost anything. I may not be the greatest at it, but I will always enjoy getting some game time in. So that's a pretty good introduction to most of the team. Did we miss anybody, or do we have everybody?
I think we got everybody.
Okay.
Just missing the folks that couldn't make it.
Okay. And
We
we'll.
do have a few.
Yeah. What was that?
So we do have a few that couldn't make it, but they're here in spirit.
Well, we can always do another event where we can extend the team and show some other people, some other people's setups and their breakouts. But, yep. Yeah, John?
I have a website. It has mostly like more cartoon graphics, but it's a game with people like create games on it a lot. I just sent it in general chat. It's a platform where people can create games on it.
Okay.
And it's absolutely free, except for actually some games you do have to pay for. They have paid admission, because if they're like early access or like special games.
All right. Well, maybe. Go ahead.
There's like another one called One second. It's called Arsenal right here. And I played a lot. It's a first-person shooter. It's mostly a gun game kind of thing. At the end, you get a golden gun, and then after you kill someone with the golden gun, you get like a knife. You get a knife, and you have to kill someone with it.
Okay.
And there's pretty much infinite types of games. There's simulators where you have like goals where you have to buy the next sword and then swipe your sword a bunch and then sell it and then buy something else. And then there's like all these types of games. But Arsenal is one I say for anybody who likes first-person shooters. And also, you can make an account. It's a completely secure website. It's been up for about 15 years, I think.
Okay.
And so I suggest you could check it out.
All right, I can't switch to it because I'll lose thing, but we can get it posted on the Webhead's official page, so we can get that listed. All right, so
Pretty popular game.
cool. All right, so once again, think you've met at least part of the team. Once again, our main goal is to raise money for Extra Life, and Extra Life is a charity that raises money for children's hospitals. So as we game, and we're going to be having a separate event soon coming up. We're going to do an Extra Life event, which is our 24-hour event, and then we're going to do a standalone. We're going to do a standalone Webheads event where we're going to be specifically trying to raise money for our local hospital. So really hope you can join us, and now you met the team, so hopefully you have some stake on who's playing and understand who they are, and we're hoping that we can meet and introduce our events to more and more people. And once again, if you want to join us, please let us know. Is the Webheads webpage up and running?
I gotta talk to Betty about that.
Okay. We will have a Webheads page up soon, and we are going to continue to do our streams on Thursday at 8 o'clock, and we have multiple members of the Webheads group, as you've met here, that host streams that are all based around Webheads. So I think that's a pretty good introduction. Do you guys want to cover anything else, or are we going to leave it at just the introductions today?
Well, I mean,
We also have the Webhead Facebook. Don't forget.
True.
Join us on Facebook.
I'm looking at the team thing. I'm planning on doing the join thing because on the Extra Life event.
Yes.
I'm gonna be with my Uncle Josh.
Yeah, and for the Extra Life event, we're going to have 2 levels of prizes. We're going to have prizes for people who just want to buy a ticket and win like a normal raffle. But if you're a gamer and you want to join us, if you can raise money on your own, if you can raise over $200, you'll get a special ticket. And the gamer prizes are usually very gamery and usually a little more on the expensive side. But I don't think we have a breakout of the prizes yet, but we're going to have that coming up soon, and we'll make an official announcement of what those prizes will be. But it's just to encourage people to bring in more people and raise as much money as possible. And some of the prizes were really cool. Part of my setup came from winning a prize. That big screen and a chip in my daughter's machine were from winning prizes, and her large screen is also part of that. So there are some great prizes. So we really would like to bring as many people in as possible.
I will say one thing too, Alston. One of the things that some people may not know, when they're donating their money to our children's hospital through our event and through Extra Life, Children's Miracle Network, Extra Life, they take 0% out of what people donate.
Okay.
So every penny that everybody gives towards our team members, or just the general team page, the hospital gets all of it. Without it being divvied up amongst other entities, which is great.
And that is important.
So you know exactly where your money's going. In the past, the hospital has used it to buy cameras for the NICU babies, so that parents and relatives could be off-site and see their kids in the NICU. They bought heart monitors and all kinds of other devices that are needed in the children's hospital. Things people might not think about, but you know, the nursing staff has utilized the funds really, really well. You know, if people were kind of leery about donating to another charity, just know that they don't take a dime or a penny of anything that anybody gives.
It also funds a lot of community events like there's this camp for sickle cell kids and for cancer patients, so that way they can go do some stuff and feel like a real kid
Yep.
instead of just being in the hospital.
All over.
We've all local kids, and we've had the pleasure of, in the last 5 years, of meeting a lot of these miracle kids, and still follow their stories on Facebook and other social media. It's amazing to see how far they've come in 5 years, just because of the help we get from people in the community.
Excellent.
I think that's one good thing, because I see these kids on a daily basis just about, and I think they're the most awesome kids.
All right. So anything else we guys that we're leaving off, or are we good?
I do see someone count behind me. There are 10 people in this channel right now, and there's this game where we can kill each other called Among Us. We 10 people.
Well, I would like to
I'd love
get.
to get the chance to stab all of you in the back.
Well, that's very encouraging.
I'm voting Key out first.
Exactly. He's innocent or not, we're getting rid of him first. So.
Even the wall is red behind them.
So that being said, there's a bunch of games I would like to set up. I just bought all the you don't know Jack games, and we can do Among Us. So let's pick a time next weekend, or we can use this slot again for an Among Us game event. Everyone here, if everyone wants to, we just got to get our breakdown of our calendar. But I think Among Us is a great game, and I think it gets a decent amount of views. So is everyone down for an Among Us next Thursday?
Yeah, 8 o'clock next week.
I'm down.
You can do
We'll see
it.
what we can do.
All right, everyone. Thank you for taking part. We'll see if we can get some other members on, any members that we missed that want to take part, and we will be back next week around this time.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, and that's my daughter, who...
And you need a fix
Okay, all
this.
right. Thank you. All right. All right, everyone. Thank you, and we'll end it there.
Cool. Kill you next week.
All right, bye. Yeah, we're getting rid of him first.